Hey guys, Jack here bringing you another video, and today it's going to be another layout update for Stainburn Road. As you can see, quite a lot of work has been done on the layout since the last update, so I'll quickly talk you through that now. As you can see, I think the most obvious thing is that the ballasting is near enough fully completed. Last Sunday I went around the entire back end of the layout over there and ballasted that. All that needs done now, ballast wise, is the points. Hoping to get my granddad up soon, maybe next Sunday, so we can do the points, because obviously I haven't done them before, and if you do get ballasting points wrong, you can seize them up and they won't work at all. So yeah, I need to do those two there in the station, obviously all of the points in the yard, then those two over there, and then that should be ballasting completely finished. Also what I did was last week in the UK it was half term, so I went up to Carlisle and I went to C&M Models in Carlisle. Brilliant model shop. If you are in Cumbria, then do check them out. But yeah, I got some stuff from there and I'll show you that now. As you can see, the first thing I got was some of the Pico line side fencing kit, the flexible line side fencing kit that is. It's quite cheap. I think it's £3 for a box and you get quite a lot in the box. So that's good. It's quite fiddly to put together sometimes because of the little clips that hold all the fencing together. They are quite flimsy, and if you get it wrong you can easily snap them off and they won't work. So yeah, it's quite an easy kit to modify as well. I've had to modify quite a bit of it to get the lengths right for some parts of the layout. As you can see how it goes, on mine anyway, it goes from here just around the curve of the fence over to there. If I go over to the printer I can show you the rest of it. As you can see, I've got some more lengths here. That's a modified length that's been cut to a different length, and obviously this one is obviously modified as well, with that small bit there that's going to act as a gate. And those sections there are going to go around the village green area here in a triangle shape. Go along there, along there, along there, and I think it finishes just behind the end of the bus stop over there. So that's the Pico line side fencing kit. Also, when I was in Carlisle, I bought some woodland scenic scatter. Now this was a comment suggested to me by James Simpson, so thank you very much for suggesting this, James, because it is very, very good indeed. Here's the one I got. Woodland Scenic's Fine Turf Burnt Grass. This one was just scattered all the way across my new modular hillside section, which, if you saw in the last update, was just a big block of polystyrene. It was cut to the curvature of the layout, so like that. Then it was sanded to get the gradients using sandpaper, done that by hand, and then literally it was just covered in plaster bandage, which is this stuff here. If you've ever made model railway scenery, you will know what it is. I'm not going to take it out the packet because of it's quite dusty. I don't want to get the plaster bandage dust all over the desk. That happened when I was making it, and it wasn't a very pretty sight. But basically, that's the stuff. You cut it to the length you want. Cover it in water. Well, dip it in a tub of warm water, and then when you put it onto the hillside, after a day or so, it goes rock hard. So once I'd done that, I then painted the plaster with brown paint. At first, this is the paint I was using. Oh, which one is it? There it is. Revel Email Colour semi-matte brown. It's quite good, but it does give quite a glossy effect, and I ran out of this halfway through, so the top half of the hillside section is done using this colour brown, and the bottom half is done using this one. It's a Humbrol paint, Humbrol enamels. It's fully matte. It's matte 29, yeah, matte 29, and I think it's called Light Earth or something like that. It does give a really nice dark muddy brown effect. It does look really, really good. Obviously I wasn't going to leave it white underneath, because if any scenery did fall off, then it was just going to show big white patches and that would look a bit stupid. But then basically it was just a case of painting in the hillside section in PVA glue, and then just putting the scatter over it. So yeah, also if I move back to the hillside section, you'll see I've got this little tractor on the top. It's a 187 scale Saiku or Skew or however you want to pronounce it tractor. It's a Fendt Vario tractor. Unfortunately I couldn't find any tractors to 176 scale. I looked through Oxford Diecast's website. They do make tractors, but they do the old Massey Fergusons, and I wanted something modern. So this is what I got, and obviously this little man just standing next to his tractor there, watching the trains go by. Also, if I move around here, you'll see that I have been working on some trucks. First one here is, you'll remember a while ago I showed you my MAN F2000 project, when I was working on just move this over to the desk so I can show you easy in some better light. Basically I was working on this MAN F2000 here. You'll know that when I was working on it I resprayed it, but basically what I made was a new rear bumper for it out of plastic card. It's not the best job, and you're not going to see most of it when you're looking at the layout from a normal viewing distance, but it didn't seem right not having a rear bumper on the truck, so I made one myself. As you can see, it's just got the 3 marker lights here on both sides, registration plate in the middle. Obviously there's nothing on it, and I've just put some marker boards underneath the lights, so that's good. Also been working on this trailer here for this Eddie Stobbart container truck. It's just a cheapo trailer. I do have a container truck on order, well on pre-order from Oxford. I haven't got a clue when it's arriving though, so for now I'm just using this one. As you can see here, it did have some detail moulded into the bumper on the trailer. I just painted that, so that's registration. Again, marker boards and some warning triangles. And then I've just painted the boards on the side of the trailer in silver paint. So yeah, that's it for the first half of this update, guys. I'll be bringing you the second half of this update very soon. So yeah, take care and stay tuned for the second part.